We were notified by the United States Anti-Doping Agency late this afternoon of a potential anti-doping violation of Jon Jones in a sample that was collected July 28th. So the day before UFC 214, my understanding was the sample was collected in the hours after the weigh-in. So that would put him in an in-competition period under the program. USADA, who you all probably know is the independent administrator of our program, is working very closely with the California State Athletic Commission. They retain jurisdiction over this matter as well because of the proximity to the fight. So the two of them will be working close together. And really, until the appropriate time comes, that's about everything that we have in terms of specific comments. I'm happy to answer questions about general procedures and things of that matter, but I'm not going to talk anything more specifically on Jon's case. Jon definitely has one penalty under the system. So the second penalty, if it were to come to that, basically doubles the amount of the first. So for a specified substance, which are your non-steroid substances, those will usually be a year the first time, and so they'd be 2 years for a second offense. The non-specified, which would include your harder substances, steroids, growth hormones, blood doping products, would be, first time would be 2 years, the second time could be a potential of 4 years. Now there's also stuff in the policy, there's mitigating circumstances which can be reduced from that if the athlete was, could show they weren't at fault and did their due diligence. There's also on the other side aggravating circumstances to show if the athlete took steps to try to hide their use or did more than one substance, they could go up even double. So all that stuff's built into the system, along with really, and it's important to note this, a lot of due process in the system. And that's why you see our statement relatively generic right now. Jon is afforded due process rights, and those will be carried out here, in the coming months.
And there are reports that it was a steroid. Are you able to confirm that?
I'm not going to comment on what the substance was.
Are all of his test results in?
I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that right now.
How long the process?